Hey everybody, how you doing? What's up? I am back. I'm back. I'm back. Get to the chopper. I'm back. What's up? How you guys doing? What's going on? This is Keith today with your word of encouragement. So today's word of encouragement is how are you doing? How are you doing? And if there's something that needs to come out feeling wise, we need to talk about that. But before we do, I want you to like and follow. Like and follow. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So let's get to it. Word of encouragement today is if you have something that needs to come out, write it down. Write it down. Don't go yelling at people, cursing at people. They're not going to help you. It's just going to make it worse. If there's toxic people in your life that you can't get rid of, you're going to have to make that choice. You're going to have to make that hard choice to let them go. If you're going to have to, you're going to have to move on. So if there's something that you're going through that you don't have anyone to talk to, if you can't find someone, if you can't get therapy, write it down. I write a lot. I write a lot of songs. I write scripts. I write. So write it down because it's as they say cathartic to help you get that out. You need to get it out and forgive those people. Why? Not for them, for you. Because forgiveness is toxic. It bleeds everywhere and it gets on it. And your bitterness, next thing you know, you're bitter with that person, you're angry with that person. You ever notice that? So let that go. Let them go. Forgive them for yourself so that your life can be better and you can allow positive things to flow into your life. Now, moving on to the next thing, and that's your word of encouragement for that. So the next thing is that the last video I said something about to the effect of I will start my own party. Let's start a new party. And this is what I'm talking about. Someone actually replied and says, how would you do it? Well, this is how I would do it. I would actually, first of all, um, get a consensus by maybe searching for people who are like-minded like myself, maybe through the sources of online who are tired of both sides and want something new and different without the influence of both sides or the control of both sides. So I would start a consensus online and say, hey, you know what? If you're like me, if you want to see the best from both and not the worst, if you don't want to be controlled or taken over by both, but you really want something different and new, and this is for everybody, not certain people who all feel like me, then I would start a consensus of that and I would build those numbers of people, and then I would look for backers. And I would not elect myself. I would I would find we would get together and we would find somebody who feels like we do, who's not crazy or off the chain one way or another with their own stuff. But we would just find a person for the party who does have a heart for the people because it's people over policy. Remember, I said that in my last video. I love people over policy. And so we would take the best from those two parties, and of course they have all the power. And then we would actually build our own consensus, and then we would find someone who has the wisdom to represent the parties and what we want. In terms of that, when I say party, I'm talking about all of us, like America, of people who are tired of division, who are tired of you got to go this way, left or right, which one is going to be, and not giving you a choice, tired of all the things that keep us divided and keep us going at each other. I think we're entering into a time where we have to be together as Americans, together, together, together. All right, and we have to be patient with one another and not be so angry at one another. So that's the kind of party I start. I'm gonna let you go. I've talked over my time. I really appreciate it. I hope everything is going good. Bless you. Let's get together. Let's talk again. Remember, I'm trying to build a podcast. Yay! So what's happening? This is Keith again with the word of encouragement. I encourage you. So bless you.